At MPI, we're really trying to bring together complex user needs, new technologies, fundamental hair science into compelling new products for our users.
So the purpose of this attachment is to replicate how professional stylists use a hairdryer and a brush.
In order for you to straighten the hair, you have to use the hairdryer and the brush technique, and that require higher level skills because you need both hands to work with, one to hold the hairdryer and one to hold the round brush.
So we cut out the flyaway attachment, integrated that brush in so we could get a quick look-see of kind of bringing some of this brush performance onto a supersonic.
This sort of geometry here just lent itself so well to just do a sort of 360-degree revolve and then allow that surface to become the barrel in the middle. High-velocity jet onto a smoothing brush is exactly what we've got here.
This attachment is quite unique in that it was handed over quite early on in the design development phase to Singapore from the UK.
Building on the success of the flyaway attachment, we've introduced a brush.
The flyaway model is actually the first of its kind. The attachment itself, from flyaway, it evolves to a brush attachment and a flyaway. This is actually the very first attachment that we have for the supersonic that actually has a brush on it.
This attachment you can see is prototyped out of SLS and it features the bristle bed just loosely mocked up onto the structure. We then go from this SLS prototype to actual plastic production materials, and this is what it ends up looking like.
Using the power of our V9 motor, we're able to change the direction of the airflow. So instead of coming straight out of the supersonic, it curves around this surface. We developed this breakaway rib, which allows the airflow to be broken off the surface at just the correct point. We can see how the airflow changes when we move it into flyaway mode. To really understand how the attachment's going to be used in the real world, we have to do user trials.
We do user trials in Singapore because it is our design center here. But we also do user trials in other places like China, in UK, and many other major countries in the world. In those countries, they may have different habits, they may have different behaviors, and they may have different hair needs as well.
So with this flyaway smoother, you can easily align the hair by just brushing it through to get that beautiful, natural, straight style, and then finish off with the flyaway mode, which helps to hide flyaways for that perfect shiny finish.